No, Chair.
Chair, you're on mute.
I thought I'd get it wrong, sorry.
No, no problem.
Good evening and welcome to Burnley Council's executive for the 16th of June. We'll go through the agenda. Number one, have we any apologies?
Not received, Chair.
Thank you. Minutes of the last meeting, can we have an approval, please?
I propose, Chairman.
I'll second, Chair.
Thank you very much indeed. Item 3, additional items of business.
Yes, we do have one additional item of business, Chair, at 7A, and it's the executive appointments to outside bodies.
Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
Item 4, declarations of interest.
I have not received any declarations of interest.
Thank you. Item 5, exclusion of the public.
As per agenda.
Thank you. Right to speak. We do have a member of the public, and Stacey.
Stacey, I think you're on mute.
Stacey, if you mute yourself.
I'm here.
Got you. We got you, Stacey.
Brilliant.
Thank you, Stacey. So if you can speak, please.
Yes, I've got a statement from all the Burnley market traders that they've all signed for me to say today regarding the rents and reduction and recovery from COVID. So I will just start reading as I've written it. My name is Stacey McKendry and I'm speaking today for myself and for behalf of the market traders. I'm a 32-year-old married mum of 5 with my husband, Michael. We decided to spend our life savings in 2019 and took the plunge to go from paid employment to setting up our one-unit stall business. Within a few months, we were in an excellent position to invest more money and expand this to 2 stalls. Soon after signing my lease, in the beginning of February, COVID-19 took a hold of the world and we saw an immediate impact on our businesses, which subsequently led to the closure of Burnley Market in the second half of March and everyone losing the ability to earn a living. We are aware that this situation is a worldwide issue and the aftermath. We, the Burnley market traders, need your help more than ever in this recovery process. We are all well aware that the government has been well generous with the support of the packages that they've offered out, but many of us, including myself, have fell through the cracks, which means some of us do not qualify for these packages. This has resulted in many of us having no income throughout all COVID-19 and having rent and living expenses to pay for. Due to no communication from Burnley Council, except for reminder letters of the overdue rent, Burnley market traders have come together to discuss our grievances and the future together in the market. We all support each other and we all want to be able to move past this virus with our businesses still intact. There are many traders, including myself, considering our future here on the market. The footfall was slow before COVID-19 came along, and now it's highly likely the recovery process will be slow and long also. We are asking the council to help us with our finances, help us keep the market open, as this is a vital lifeline to us all, and it would be absolutely devastating to lose this in the community. The effects of the traders would be incalculable, and me personally, I'd be saddled with debts which will take years to pay off. We are simply asking so that we can keep this alive, and this would keep the main town centre alive. The main areas that the Burnley market traders are asking for us to help us with are 3 months rent-free period commencing from the start of lockdown. Statistics provided to us by the National Market Traders Federation suggest that 57% of the market street traders have received a waiver on their rent. 13% have been given a payment holiday and continue to incur charges. 30% of market traders are being charged as normal. The second is rent reduction. We want at least 50% going forward for the next 12 months of our rent. This is because the condition imposed to us through the impacts of COVID-19, such as increased operational costs, hand sanitisers, perspex screens, social distancing will severely reduce the numbers coming through the doors at one time. At lunch, we'd often see over 100 bodies. Now the maximum is going to be limited to 20. Also, reduced trading hours hours, which does not suit everyone in the market. Councillor Gordon Birtwistle addressed us last year with the promise of reduced rents, and this has not been forthcoming. Third, we'd like the ability to get out of the contracts should the effects of COVID-19 make it unable for us to continue trading. We are aware that this is an unusual request, but as you're aware of, this unpredicted situation we have all come across in our lifetimes, the future has suddenly become uncertain and unpredictable. A second spike of infection, a second lockdown could force us to shut down again permanently, and this would be unfair. We'd like to be able for being offered a rolling contract for traders who were out of leases during the COVID-19 and coming back to the market to continue trading without committed to a fixed term lease. Let's be honest and fair with each other. None of us here can say with any certainty that there won't be any more lockdowns in the next forthcoming weeks, even next winter. If given an ultimatum of signing a fixed term contract or not, I would choose no. And I know that many of my colleagues are saying the same. Finally, advertising and promoting. We are told we cannot advertise on the balcony or the outskirts of Charter
Unknown
Walk.
participant is now exiting.
We need your help with this more than ever. Airboards, banners, leaflets being handed out throughout the town, even a mascot promoting occasionally at the weekends. We need to be advertising the market and our business, as we do get missed from shoppers time to time. The market provides much more than a place to shop. In 2017, we were voted the best indoor market. We provide vital services to the elderly who are significantly sector to the Gemma's Cafe, a social distant meeting place. This sector also especially appreciates traditional stalls such as J&A Fruit and Vegetables, Hafner's Pie Stall and Sharp Butchers. The creation of the newly built food court has been an outstanding success, giving the opportunity of many enterprises to see a boost in the footfall and attracting many new faces who have previously not come into the market. It has also become very popular lately with the student population, who we hope will become the next generation of the market shopper. The Asian eyebrow threading stalls are extremely popular. There are 3 of them to provide an income for 7 different girls. These services are exclusive to the market and are not readily available in town. The market is much more than a place to shop. It has a link to the past. We offer personal shopping experiences unlike many multicultural chains. We offer good, affordable value for money, and we offer a lot of variety. Not everyone wants to buy everything from big chain stores. We offer that alternative. It provides an income for dozens of individual stallholders and turns and supports their families. In closing, we have the support of Anthony Higginbotham, the MP for Burnley, who has intervened in all our behalves of the council. Also, the National Market Trade Federation has written to the council outlining the need of the help from the market traders in this time of crisis. We are open to compromises on all the topics we have raised, but unless we have immediate help, then some of us will be left with no alternative but to leave at the earliest opportunity. So we need you to understand and acknowledge, seriously consider what we have said. Thank you. That is from all the Burnley market traders.
Thank you, Stacey. That was very nice, and thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
Thank you. Item number 7, Burnley Council response to COVID-19.
Thanks, Chair. I'll take this. I know all exec members were at scrutiny last week, so I don't intend to go through the presentation. You were all there and you heard the responses and questions from scrutiny as well. But the presentation did cover the council's response in terms of our services, how we've worked with different partners, the work of Burnley Together, the work of the Lancashire Resilience Forum, and how we're moving through to transition and recovery, and that it's not a linear process. And we've started some of that work already. As I said, the presentation is available to the public on the council's YouTube channel if anybody does want to see it, if they just go on the scrutiny committee link. So I won't say any more, Chair, but that was the structure. It did get very good reception from scrutiny. Thank you.
Any questions?
Not a question, but I would like to speak, please.
Yeah, go on.
Right. First of all, I'd like to thank all of our workforce for everything that they've done so far during the COVID-19. I think nobody appreciates more than perhaps us on the executive just how many hours people have worked and how many weekends people have worked and how many evenings people have worked. It's been a completely different experience to everybody. And I think we need to be a heartfelt thank you to all the staff, and also to start thinking about how we can do something practical for them if we ever get back to any sort of normality. I'd also like to thank all of the officers that presented to scrutiny. I think it was a very full and frank discussion about all of the areas that were going on across the council. And I'd like to thank scrutiny as well for all of their questions, because their questions were all pertinent and all extremely helpful for moving forward. But I take what Nick is saying in that we need now to start thinking very seriously about the future. I know we on the executive have already had one paper at policy board about the potential redundancies that the town and the existing redundancies that we know the town is facing. We've also got an awful lot of feedback from the Burnley Together hub, which tells us about the issues that we face as a town, with a higher incidence of income support, with more people suffering from fuel poverty and food poverty, debt poverty. All of those issues are coming through on that way now. So we've got a lot of work to do, I think, as a council to start to support. And that's before we even get back to the black hole, which is currently our income, that we all live in hopes that the government is going to give us some money in the near future to start filling, because we've not been getting money in that we would normally expect from such income streams as car parking and from such income streams as council tax, etc. So I think what I'm asking for, Chair, is that we make sure that this item comes to the next executive with a much clearer plan about the next steps forward that we need to start making as a council, because I know there's lots of work going on, and I think it's now time that we started to share that. Now it's shaping up and we've got something solid and constructive that we can share with people and with the council overall. Thank you, Chair.
You're welcome, and thank you. And I agree what you just said. Thank you. Would you approve the minute?
Sorry, Chairman, I had my hand raised.
I'm sorry, because I'm on an iPad, I can't see it. So
I'll keep an eye out for Charlie. Sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah, just to confirm everything Maggie said, but also there were questions from scrutiny, and I'd just like to double check that they are being sent around, because I know
I haven't seen them.
Yeah, I haven't seen them, and I spoke to a councillor to whom I was going to reply, and I had to explain I hadn't had the I had written it down, but I wanted to see how it had actually been stated in her written question. Thank you.
Chair, if I can come in there, yeah, we have started to pull that together on a SharePoint document. Officers are starting to populate the answers, but we'll make sure that exec members see those, and you can feed in any comments.
Thank you.
Sure, we do that.
Thank you. Can we have approval of that? Thank you.
Yeah, approve.
Thank you. Item 7A.
Item 7A, the executive appointment to outside bodies. I believe, have you got the document?
Yes, we received it this afternoon.
Yeah.
To approve.
Yeah. Is everybody all okay with that?
Move it to approve, Chair.
Thank you.
Second.
Thank you. Item 8, exclusion of the public.
Do we go out and come back in again?
No, members, if you just stay there, I'll just stop the live stream. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
God.
After all that.
Hopefully it's easier to stop it than